Hello everybody, it's Moo739 here with another fantastic quest. Today's quest is the Rune Memories quest, the second quest of, that came out today with double quest release. Yeah. This is the follow-up quest of Rune Mysteries, see, as the requirement. And required items, 14 free inventory spaces, not that hard since you're not fighting anything. Start this quest by speaking to Arion in the ruins beneath the Wizard Tower south of Draenor Village. Rewards? I don't know. Let's do this. I'm already right here. You should know this place from the first quest. This is a member quest as well, so those free-to-play people, sorry.
I think I'm close to finding out what happened here. I
Well,
could use your help again if you're interested.
of course I'm interested. I'm always interested in doing quests. What do you need help with?
I want to cast a spell on the source of the power beam. I think it'll tell me who removed the enchantment and released the vortices into the I don't know exactly what will happen though. So I'd like you here in case things go wrong.
Oh, I thought you was going to say, I don't know what's going to happen, so you cast it. I'll be glad to help. Accept quest.
Okay, let's see. Abac Vistine Cal Mentor.
Now, that should have been Cal Mentor. That would be hilarious, like, C-O-W Mentor.
Oh really?
Oh dear.
I must have miscast the spell. I can't seem to move. I think I'm stuck in the power beam.
Way to mess up. That was careless of you. Are you alright?
Yes, I'm not hurt. And I don't think I'm in immediate danger. I just can't move.
How do you get out?
I think I'll be released if you can disrupt the source of the power beam.
Oh, she wants me to hit it.
I've already got an idea about how you could do that. If we were to recreate the ritual that created the power beam, that would disrupt it and release it.
Oh, that's just wonderful. Sure, that'll work.
No, it's worth a try though, isn't it? If it doesn't work, we can try something else.
Fair enough. Maybe I should get some help.
I'd rather you didn't. No one's meant to know we're down here, remember? If what I do doesn't work, or if we end up in real danger, you could go and tell Wizard Eleron. But there's no call for that yet.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Take these runes.
I have plenty of runes. Oh, okay, you give me special runes, apparently.
Use the fire rune on a red vortex and the air rune on a grey one. If I'm right, you'll see something happen.
Okay. Prepared runes. Fire. Oh. Okay, and on gray. Okay.
It worked. I thought so. It's just a matter of picking the right rune type. You're holding soul fragments of two of the wizards who lived in the old tower.
Awesome.
My idea is that if you put these in places in the tower where these wizards once were, you can trigger memories of what happened.
Hmm.
You should start by using them on the chairs in the library.
Okay. Well, to the chairs in the library, I guess. Let's use one on there. Nothing happened, so I'm guessing that's not his seat. Well, let's see what happens if I just drop two down. Okay, there we go.
What Zanmaron got you working on now?
Enemies of the Order must taste the flames of our wrath.
I thought your order perfected attack spells decades ago. Isn't Surge the theoretical maximum?
It's not about power. I'm looking at ways to make the spells bypass defenses.
Ooh.
Can't be done. Ozakan proved you've got to have line of effect.
I know. It's one of Zamoron's impossible problems. I'm meant to try to solve it, to learn why it can't be solved. That's what I can't work out. I can't see what's wrong with my solution.
Let me see.
May?
You're bypassing line of effect by angling the spell through a secondary plane using runes of law. I mean, it's not a complete solution, but the principle is... Do you know what you've got here?
Oh,
What do you mean?
because I sure don't know.
I think you might have solved the teleportation problem.
Using law runes.
That's not funny, May.
Sit back a bit.
Yes. We should show this to Azris. She spent years trying to crack the problem. She's written volumes on why it can't be done. If this is an elementary mistake, she'll have seen it before.
And what if it's not an elementary mistake?
It's genius.
Then she'll take it to the council, and you, my friend, will have a major school of magic named after you.
Oh, RuneScape update in 30 minutes? Oh, I'm not gonna finish this quest in 30 minutes, am I? Well, we're gonna go on until it says like 5 minutes until update, and then I'll just cut off from there and pick up again once, yeah. We'll wait. Yeah. We'll wait till it's done updating.
Have you managed the truth?
That's the whole thing about solving teleporting.
Amazing. I wish I could have seen it. That could have been the start of the breakthrough that led them to creating the power beam. I think we're on the right track.
So what now?
I've prepared runes to hold the other 6 soul fragments. You'll need to use each rune on a vortex of the appropriate color.
Okay. Use one on you. Use one on you. There we go. Don't know why they have to do a game update while I'm doing a quest. Okay, I got them all.
That's all of them. You should be able to use those runes to trigger the rest of them. The leaders of the 4 orders use the shrine room to hold meetings. That's the room upstairs with the statues representing the 4 orders. If you use the runes containing the
You know,
soul...
trigger memory, awesome. Let's do it. See in my game chat, I just finished the first one not too long ago. Rune Mysteries. Okay. You want to drop one somewhere, I don't know. Same rack. Use. Okay. Domain. Goofix. And whoever. I'll use that one on. Anything happen? No? Nothing? Cool. Let's try that rune instead. Nothing still? There we go.
Zamoron, may knowledge guide you. Do you know what this is about? Strength through chaos, honored friend. I have no idea. I suppose you were in the middle of something.
Not at
By
all.
history of Gillinor, I have almost reached the dawn of the Second Age. Ah, when my Lord Zamorak enters the scene, when may the rest of us read this masterwork? When it's ready, my impatient friend, you know that.
Strength through wisdom, gentlemen. Do either of you know what this is about?
We have no idea. I suspect Azris is keeping us waiting in order to inject some drama into her announcement. She has an announcement?
Ooh.
That's what I'm guessing. Ah, here she comes.
Balance is power, my fellow wizards. I'm sure you're wondering why I gathered you here.
Me just sitting in the corner.
Honestly, my dear, it hadn't occurred to us to ask.
Since Gothix guided my order's founder to the Rune Essence Cave, the tower has struggled with the problem of transportation. For every rune we make, we must bring essence here from the mine, through icy wilderness and across pirate-infested seas. Wizards of all our orders have lost their lives bringing the runes the tower needs. We have long known that teleportation is possible, but have failed to invent a new spell that could connect the tower to the rune essence. My fellow wizards, this document contains the theoretical framework that will allow us to create new templates.
Pass a little paper around.
Prince, this is amazing. If this is true,
Temlin, would it work? Yes, I believe it would. It solves both the distance and line of effect problems by routing the movement through a second plane. Of course, you need to find an appropriate plane to use.
All I have is the seed. I will need each of your help in developing it into a ritual. No one of our orders can do this alone.
even so, what you've shown us here is a major breakthrough that deserves recognition. Whose work is this?
It is my own. After a lifetime of searching, Gothic saw fit to grant me the necessary inspiration.
From what I recall, it wasn't her idea.
You are too modest, Azris. The gods may inspire us, but the work is our own.
Indeed. And there is more work to be done. We should all study this properly and then reconvene. I will be in my study with my apprentice. Strength through chaos, my fellow wizards.
Okay then. And back down we go.
Did you succeed in triggering another memory in the shrine room?
Yes, I did.
What? That can't be right. Surely the wizards of the old tower were above such pettiness. I suppose I must have done it. I was barely more than a child when I joined the tower, and Wizard Elrond told me about its history. I used to daydream about the old tower, wizards of all faiths working together. Do you really think that? The gods fought one another in the God Wars, but they're gone from the world now. I thought the followers they left
Well, there's still
behind
the God Wars
could
dungeon.
put aside their differences, and it did work. For a time. The first tower stood for 70 years, and its wizards invented most of the spells we use today.
So what do we do now?
After the meeting in the shrine room, the masters would have gone to their studies to talk to their apprentices. Can you try to trigger another memory there?
Why not?
Each of the four masters had a private study, but I think some of them have collapsed. You'll need to find an intact one and work out which master it belonged to. Once you've done that, you should put the rune for the master of that order on the master's chair, and the rune for that order's apprentice on the chair facing it.
Okay. Okay. Well, this room seems intact, so that's good. Okay, yeah, I take that back, not intact. Should really check inside the room before I decide to think it's good. This one is. What god is it? Let's think. I'm gonna guess with Samurai because a lot of red.
Straight through chaos, Master. You wanted to see me.
Caliban, whose apprentice are you? And to which order do you belong?
Master, I am your apprentice, and I belong to the Order of the Red Wizards of Zamorak.
Then why did you take your idea to Azris of the Green Order, rather than coming
Ooh.
to me?
I thought, May and I thought, that since Azris was the expert on teleportation research...
May and you. So both the Green and the Grey Orders saw your idea before I did?
Shame. Master angry.
It really came to nothing anyway. Azris said the idea was a blind alley.
Earlier today, Azris presented your idea to the Council as her own work. But when I looked into it after the meeting, I saw your handiwork and traces of the problem that I sent you. You have a brilliant and chaotic mind, Caliban the Red. Azris has worked on the same problem for so long that her mind has turned to stone, and her apprentice hasn't had an original thought in his life.
They stole my idea.
Shock.
No, Caliban. They took your idea. They took it when you handed it to them.
He has a point.
How many times have I told you that we do not trust the other orders? This tower became great precisely because the four orders are in conflict with one another. We of all the orders should remember that.
What are you going to do?
Gonna blow up a tower.
I'm going to do about Azris taking your idea? Nothing. You mischievous man attached to this. I have something in mind for the rest of your career, spurring you on to greatness. Perhaps then, Zamorak will make something of you. What I'm going to do is complete your work. Your solution requires a second plane of existence for the travel to us. I mean to find such a plane. If I can do that, then the Red Wizards will take some credit for the ritual. Even if, thanks to you, it is not the full credit we deserve. Go, now. Think about how you can redeem yourself in Zamorak's eyes. I need privacy for my meditation.
Yes, Master.
He's sad. Shame.
Azakorax, keeper of the key to the abyss, hear me. By the staff of Armadil, on which Zamorak impaled the empty lord, I charge you to appear.
Stuff's going down. Are all the rooms broken, or is it just that one? That's good. It looks like only Zamorak's room's good still. Yeah, that one's completely caved in. Okay. So we got some insiders. Zamorak followers are not happy at all.
Managed to trigger a memory in one of the studies. A demon? I knew that some of the Red Wizards were demonologists, but I had no idea there was a demon involved in the spell that created the power beam. Of course. That makes a lot of sense. Teleport spells need to move the traveler through a second plane of existence in order to bypass obstacles. The teleport spells in the standard spellbook use the plane called the Abyss. It's dangerous and chaotic, but that's not normally a problem because you're only there for a split second. The old wizard's ritual created a link to the Abyss, which teleport spells could then use. That's what the power beam is. All our teleport spells use the power beam as an anchor.
Yep.
Something modern-day wizards have never understood, though, is how the connection to the Abyss was made in the first place. That must be what the Red Master wanted from the demon. The key to the Abyss would have been the last thing they needed to create the power beam.
It all makes sense.
People are never going to drop that, are they? Yes, I talked to the cage demon in the wizard's tower. Elrond taught me that you can't trust demons, but that doesn't mean you can't ever learn from them. You just need to be careful. The Blue Order of the Old Tower forbade any contact with demons, though. I don't imagine the Blue Master would have been pleased if she found out the Red Master had summoned a demon.
Okay. I pressed enter, so, come on. Okay, so what do we do now?
After he completed the ritual, the Red Master would have needed to distribute it to the other orders. I would guess that he did that by meeting the 4 apprentices in the library. See if you can trigger another memory in the library. I think you'll need all 4 apprentices and the Red Master.
Okay. Okay. Still no pop-up for, 15 minutes till, so that's not good. We'll try to do another cutscene and see what happens. Normally they, like, say more. Here, let's turn game on. I'll leave game on because, I don't know. Yeah. You know what, before we even do this, I'll just cut it here and pick up after the update happens, so we don't risk any chance of anything going down. So yeah, I'll be right back after the update in part 2.